Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing? So today, instead of starting my day after my tea, qigong, of course, instead of shooting the vlog, I shooted for my Hebrew channel the 12 signs that you are experiencing a spiritual awakening. That's why I'm dressed nice and I combed my hair. Yeah. But if you do on YouTube in English the 12 signs, like I don't not 12 signs, but if you do like signs that you're having a spiritual awakening, I'm sure you'll have many videos like that. But in Israel and Hebrew, you don't have many like that yet. So that's how I started my morning. Yeah. How are we experiencing the full moon? It was a full moon last night. A full super pink moon. I went outside. I looked for her. I found her. She was hiding behind some clouds. But then she came. Full moons are awesome. Uh, it's a time. Go back to my vlogging corner. It's a time where the moon affects the tides, yeah? And we are 80% water. And it's not for no reason that you see in old classic horror movies that a lot of crimes and stuff happens at the night of a full moon. And actually, also, I googled at the time because back home I did some workshops with full moon, and I like to know what I'm talking about. So apparently, there is a lot more crime and stuff going on in the night of the full moon, and that is because the moon affects the tides of the water, and we are water, so everything comes to a surface in a much more stronger way. And yeah, so it's a fascinating time. It's actually a time, it's a beautiful point in time during the year. We have 12 windows like this, that we are at our peak. The new moon and the full moon are not the same. The full moon is so strong that it is a good time for us to get good clarity uh, of what in our life is accurate for us and what in our life is not accurate for us, because everything, the tides, the water that we are, comes to surface, and therefore either it's work, either it's friendships, either it's whatever it is, we get a very good clarity of what is serving us in a positive way and what is not serving us in life, because it gets more emphasis. Emphasis is the word when you feel something stronger. What's the word? Emphasis. Let's get more emphasis. I did not the film in Hebrew. My words suddenly I got it. I wanted to say something in English. So full moon. Full moon. It's a good time for good clarity. Yeah. How are you spending the days? Are we making the best out of these quarantines days? I really see them blissful. You know, it's sad to say, people passed away. But life is life. And we come and then we go. And what the media is doing from this, I'm one of those people that believe in the deeper conspiracies behind this, that has to do with the G5, the manipulation of the governments and the media for our mind control. I'm one of those. And it very much bothers me. I don't resonate with this quarantine stuff. I respect it, but I don't resonate with it. I think the media and the governments, instead of promoting social distance and, promoting more disconnecting between people, which is BS, because it is healthy. People, we need connection, we need communication, we need touch in a healthy way, not in a, we need a affection, we need a, those are healthy things. Disconnection, fear, panic, what do you call it? You get me. So that's not healthy. And if I would truly govern people, I would promote what is healthy, not as what not what is not healthy. I would promote what is healthy, because as we know, where thoughts goes, energy flows, and therefore I would promote exercise. I wouldn't give commercials for Netflix. I would give commercials for exercise classes, for yoga classes, for meditation classes, for talking deep shit about life. I would promote programs like that. I would give memos and stuff like that of foods that are rich with vitamin C and foods that are good for your immunity system. I would promote good health. I wouldn't promote panic and disconnection. I would promote exactly the opposite. And I think as because I'm one of those that are believing in the deep conspiracy, that all of this is handmade. I believe fake news much more than I believe ordinary news, because those ordinary news, those channels belong to very certain specific people. And the fake news is mostly by people like you and I, by regular people. And all we do, we care. We don't have inner motivations for this and that and that. And no, we're regular human being, and we care. We care for each other. That's human nature. Human nature is wants to be fond of each other. We don't want to see someone in pain. We want to see someone in its prime. And the way they were handling it, oh my God, such a brain F. Yeah. So what? Every time I do this vlog, I need to talk for 15 minutes. I could talk for hours, but the video before this with the 12 signs, I thought it's gonna take me 20 minutes. I looked at it afterwards. It took me almost 40. Yeah, I could talk. Could also just gaze, stare. I don't know if it's interesting or boring enough. I know that if I want to get this channel going, then the algorithm of YouTube needs to see that people are staying throughout the video. But, everything is accurate in life. So whatever. But originally this vlog was supposed to be like just a channel, not a vlog. But I can't do also content and editing in Hebrew and then in English. It's too much of a headache. And to be honest, you guys don't need another channel with content of down-to-earth spirituality. There's so much out there. There's really awesome info throughout the web. But okay, we're inspired by full moon, which brings it's also full moon, and we're also entering a Jewish holiday, but that I will save for tomorrow's vlog. So now I'll just take one more moment with the new moon. When we get good clarity, what is in service and what is not, We know by a very basic primeval feeling. Does that thought, feeling, does that thought or that feeling that comes with the thought, do we experience it and we expand in it? Do we feel uplifted in it? Or when this thing comes to surface, thanks to this full moon and quarantine, when this thing comes to surface, do we feel expand or constraction? Do we feel a constraction from it, or do we feel an expansion from it? Because that is a very basic, quick, and easy way to know if a place in our life, if a thought in our life, if a portion in our life is good for us or not good for us. And this full moon is a very good time to get good clarity. And this quarantine is a beautiful time for making things more accurate and putting things more in line. We have time. We have time to think about things now and to place them in a proper way. And if I have, it doesn't mean now that I have a job that I don't like and it sucks. No. But if I feel that I have a vision for something, so I stick in my job, yeah, but I start to make a plan. I start to make a plan how much of that every month goes aside, and how slowly by slowly I could support the vision, the dream, the inner calling that I have, what I do want to do with my life. Am I sticking to my job because it's comfortable and I feel security in it, or do I feel like I really serve a good purpose? Or could I combine my job with another thing in the future? Certain acquaintance that we had, certain conversations that we had, is his vibe good for me, or is his vibe not good for me? Is his vibe not good for me because of my ego? Or is his vibe not good for me because it's just we're not synchronized? Although when we're like, fully in a collective experience, everything is accurate. And even if this person doesn't dress, look, sound my vibe, that doesn't mean each person, no matter from where they come from, we all have little points where we could hook in with each other and resonate. So all these people in my life that once we get out of this quarantine, are they accurate for me and are they not accurate for me? And be brave. Go deep. Don't be afraid of being wrong. There's no such thing. We only grow out of being wrong. You don't grow out of being right. We grow out of being wrong. So that's bliss. Acknowledging it and just being accepting with it, and not being with ego judgment in front of it. That's good. Emotions. How am I doing with my inner emotions? Now that we're basically mostly home, we don't have to be representative. We don't have to pretend. We don't have to. Okay. So how much am I attached to that person I was when I was out there? And how much am I loving this person I am when I'm with me between my four walls? And maybe I could, be more supportive of this authentic me, so when the days come and I go back out there, that I could still just remain me. I don't have to pretend to be something I'm not. And if I feel like if I need, okay, but do I have to emotionally be attached to that idea that I represent out there, or I could balance it? It's a question of balance. It's not black or white. It's balancing between them both. These are beautiful times to refine and redefine ourselves. Thank you for being with me. See you tomorrow. Have a beautiful day. And feel free for any question, feel free. Ask me. Comments. If you like my content, like. If you think another friend that could inspire for good living, share. Thank you. Bye.